It's Rick and Patty from the KORD Morning Show. Thanks for listening. We really appreciate it.
And, of course, you can always catch us anywhere and everywhere with our KORD mobile app. It's free for you in the App Store as well in Google Play.
6:11, you got Rick, you got Patty. Great to be with you. Happy Friday. Welcome to it. Already 65 degrees and sunshine for you. Today's high near 100 again. You got Rick, you got Patty. Welcome to it. Welcome to your Friday.
It's the cooling trend, right?
It really is the cooling trend over the next couple days. It's still going to be it's still going to be warm, but just not the 110. And I know Patty yesterday was out at the meat sale.
Yeah.
And slinging some. You had steak, you had seafood, you had chicken, you had the family party packs. You were out there just selling away. It was awesome. And
it was.
I'll be out there broadcasting live today from 2 to 4. Stop on by. It's so funny. A friend of mine, my wife last night had mentioned that Joe and his wife Bree bought like 5 boxes.
A lot of people did.
Yeah,
it's a great place to stock up.
It was funny because I got home last night and Megan was like, my friend Bree was talking about, I heard your husband talking about the meat sale, and we went out and bought a bunch of meat because he was talking about the meat sale. So anyway, we'll be out there broadcasting live today from 2 to 4. All right, as you dive into your Friday, today is French Fries Day, National Motorcycle Day.
Oh, wow.
National Collector Car Appreciation Day. Jay Leno, take note of that. Pecan Pie Day, National Eat Your Jello Day, National Etch-a-Sketch Day, and Different Colored Eyes Day. Have you ever seen anybody with 2 different colored eyes?
No, I have not.
I have not.
I've seen dogs.
But I've never seen a person.
I have not.
It is possible that they have a blue and they have a brown eye, or a green eye.
That'd be unique.
That would be very unique. It is humanly possible, but I have not seen that. So there you go. 52 days until Labor Day, 111 days until Halloween. And I'm trying to think what else is going on here. Looks like that's about it for the most part. So, gotta get the day started. Let's get going. Grab a cup of coffee, dig in. Oh,
What?
Thunder on the Mountain. Thunder on the Mountain.
Yeah, at 7:20.
All right, tickets to win that this weekend. Going to be a lot of fun. Sunday. Actually, it's Friday and Saturday, but we like to say Sunday. Anyway, your chance to win those tickets on the way at 7:20. Good morning. You got Rick and Patty.
Starting your day the right way with the KORD Morning Show, number 1 for New Country, 1027 KORD.
That is Jelly Roll, Halfway to Hell, number 1 for New Country, 1027 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. Great to be with you. 622. Happy Friday. Welcome to it. 65 degrees. Whole lot of sunshine. And if you're a Jelly Roll fan, I believe he's going to be in Seattle in August. So we'll have tickets for that big show. I know Kane Brown's in August. A lot of shows around the corner. They even got Watershed less than 30-some days away from Watershed.
Can you believe it?
And then tomorrow night, the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest right there in Pendleton. And Thomas Rhett, Dustin Lynch, Jody Messina. It's going to be a fantastic show. And a lot of great country come to town.
And don't forget about Kenny Chesney.
That's right.
Right?
Absolutely. Kenny Chesney tomorrow in Seattle as well. So a lot is going on. And super excited about that. All right, Facebook fun to get the day started. What's the best quality that someone can have?
I like humor.
Humor is great. I think that's the number one. When you ever ask yourself why that 10 has a 4, it's because it's comedy. That person's probably very funny and got quite the personality.
Yeah.
If you're ever like,
who doesn't like to smile and laugh?
Humor's a good one. For me, honesty. I think
I knew you were going to say that.
I always talk about
sincerity.
I talk about honesty all the time. It's like no matter what you're going to tell me, I want to know immediately. Good or bad, or bad news. I just want to know. And I've had some bosses who've tried to soften the blow, and I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, you just tell me the truth. I'm one of those people, like, if you're going to fire me today, so be it, fire me. I'm going to shake your hand, say thank you for the opportunity, and that'll be the end of it. Yeah. That's just how I was raised.
Sure.
But to not tell me for weeks and weeks and walk around on eggshells, you don't think people do?
Did that happen?
Oh, of course. In my career, I mean, I've been fired a couple times, and I knew it. I was like, okay, lots of closed doors. You know what I'm saying? And they're walking around eggshells. You know what I'm saying? It's like, to me, I would rather just have them rip off the Band-Aid. The hilarity about our place, if you're going to get let go, it's always around payday. It is. 1st and 15th. It is. It's just around payday. And so it's like, so they'll walk around eggshells, even though they know they got to get rid of you. They don't have conversations with you, and you're like, what's going on here? Mm-hmm. And then on payday, right before 5.
But I mean, be realistic. You've been here for how many years?
I've been with Town Square 15 years, so I know. I haven't. It's been 20 plus years.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I remember it. I do remember it to this day. And I just wish they would have done it. Does that make sense?
I do.
Walking around on eggshells, I mean, even when we get a bad critique of the morning show from our, consultants or whatever, I want that information, now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to, we didn't want to hurt your feeling. Well, it's like, no. Rip that Band-Aid off.
But that also was a long time ago, right? Because I don't know anything about our,
it's been a long time. Yeah, but again, it's these things have happened.
Sure.
So Kimberly says kindness. David says honesty. Jason says not talking.
Wow. Really?
Wow. Yeah. Wow, Jason. Wow.
He must have been, or is he must be in a long-term relationship to say something like that.
Are you married, Jason? I like Stephen, being kind. I would say if honesty's number one, being kind,
Well, that all has to do with, right, the golden rule.
That is the golden rule. Empathy. I think you need to have empathy. I think you need to have empathy for your fellow person. You don't know what somebody else is going through. You just don't. It's so easy to judge. And don't worry, we've all done it. I've done it. I've done it. I'm guilty of it. And then I realized later, oh man, why did I make that? I don't know anything about that person. So there you go. That'll be the Facebook fun. What's the best quality that someone can have? Chime in and join a lot of these comments right now. You got Rick and Patty. KORD.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Break on the dance floor, 639, number one for New Country. It's 102.7 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. What's going on in Nashville, Patty?
Kind of getting excited about Post Malone, who's ready to rock the country music world with F1 Trillion 2024 tour, which, by the way, is launching on September 8th in Salt Lake City. The trek includes about 24 dates through late October. Post Malone will be performing a collection of country songs, including I Had Some Help with Morgan Wallen, Pour Me a Drink with Blake Shelton. His new album, F1 Trillion, will be dropping on August 16th. Meanwhile, season 26 of The Voice, it's coming September 23rd on NBC. You've got Reba McEntire, Gwen Stefani returning to the red chairs, alongside Michael Bublé and also Snoop Dogg. The show already started filming auditions. Country music powerhouse Kelsey Ballerini will be joining the coaches during season 27, and that will happen in 2025. So Brian Martin told People magazine that he has written over 3,000 songs during his career. He says in the last 15 years, he's written well over that, and not all of them are great. He says right now, and of course we know he's riding the success train with We Ride. Finally, a singer with the multi-platinum selling country band Old Dominion is going solo. Brad Tercy announced plans to release his first ever solo project on July 19th. Parallel Love has 10 songs, and Brad says that they've been written over the past decade and reflect the various stages of his life. We wish him well, but of course, it is always great when you're with the group.
Absolutely.
We'll keep you posted. Those are your trending headlines.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. Just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message. Or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number one for New Country, 102.7 KORD.
Hey, there's Kenny Chesney, American Kids. Of course, this weekend right there in Seattle, it's going to be awesome because you got Megan Maroney, Zach Brown Band.
I know.
And Kenny Chesney. I was looking at my Facebook feed right now, and I got some friends going, and they're like, oh, Kenny Chesney bound. They're already packing up and heading over there. Pretty excited about it. Now, of course, the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest this weekend too. So there's a lot of great shows, a lot of great country.
It's nice that things are back.
I like it a lot. Right now, 66 degrees for you, sunshine. Coming up here in just about 10 minutes, we'll dive into another edition of Other People's Problems. That's coming up in just a little bit. And don't forget, Anywhere, Everywhere, we are right there on the station mobile app. And I just posted yesterday homemade ice cream.
I saw that. So it looks refreshing.
There's a great little place in Walla Walla that my wife and I discovered during our anniversary last year. We were walking the streets of Walla Walla, poking our heads into some of the little shops in Walla Walla, and there is a homemade ice cream shop there that's absolutely awesome. And, I was thinking yesterday it was so dang hot. It's like, oh, man, it's so hot. Wouldn't it be nice to have a nice bowl of ice cream? And then I started thinking about homemade ice cream, not just store-bought ice cream, but where can you get the best homemade? And, of course, they're a lot like Crumble Cookie where they've got the mainstays and then they rotate different flavors in and out. it's pretty cool, and they've been open since 2020.
What did you have when you were there?
Well, I love pistachio, so I had pistachio, and so I'm a big fan of that. And but there's so many, and they do vegan stuff. I'm not a vegan person,
Okay.
but they also, and what is it, lactose intolerant, all of that, because
Gotcha.
So things like that. So definitely worth checking out. Looking for some great homemade ice cream, you'll find it right there in Walla Walla. And what did you post about yesterday?
Well,
Is that
buckling roads.
I know that. That's hot. Look at that.
What are you going for?
Oh, I was looking at is that Walgreens?
It is Walgreens.
I was like,
so many
told you.
places are closings, and
It's crazy right now. We were talking about what Mod Pizza had an issue. Like you said, maybe Walgreens. I mean,
well,
the list
Rite Aid,
the
Big
list-
Lots.
Yeah,
there's,
the list
look
goes
at what
on.
happened with Bed Bath & Beyond.
I know.
Best Buy even. I mean, COVID has done a number.
Absolutely. So it looks like we got that posted for you, details about that. And of course, the roads buckling. Where'd you see that
Be
at?
careful.
Oh my gosh.
Be careful. That's what the extreme heat has done. And, you don't want to come across a buckled road. Yikes.
I know. Patty and I are going to get there and shellac your road with some tar.
I am not going to be out there fixing it.
Yeah, we're
but
gonna go fix those potholes for you guys.
the Department of Transportation is out and about.
Absolutely. All those stories and more don't cost you anything. You can check them out right now on the Station mobile app.
You're waking up with the Cord Morning Show. #1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
7 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. Always good to be with you anywhere, everywhere on your Friday morning. And it's going to be another warm one, near 100 today for you as we get you ready for the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest this weekend. All right, so Max has got a situation going on here. And what is going on with Max?
Rick and Patty, my parents just got a divorce after 30 years of marriage. Now, the only reason they told me was that they grew apart. Sure, that's it, right? Well, my mom had nowhere to go, so I let her move in. But our rules have reversed. She's acting like a teenager. She's out of control, and I'm like a parent here. She stays out late, brings random men to the house, and parties nonstop. Last night, I came home from work, and a friend was hanging out on the couch. I thought he was waiting for me, but he was there for Mom. Yeah, they're dating. Just one of her guys. My dad loves my mom, wants her back, and I want them together. This is messed up, isn't it? What should I do about it? Should I throw her out of my house? Max and Moses Lake.
Oh, my goodness. What a mess this is. Well, I'm going to just say this. Your mom's an adult. Now she's under your roof. So, I mean, I guess you can apply just the same as we apply with teenagers and parents. Like, I guess you can apply your own rules. Hey, Mom, here's the rules of my house. If you don't like them,
would you like your mother dating one of your friends?
So,
I mean, how is that?
So we've talked about, sadly, my mom, my biological mom never could be without a man, whether I agreed with it or not. And so my mom was very promiscuous. She was. And we discovered that one of my brothers is a half brother. I mean, so she always had a man ever since she was 14 years old. And she just jumped from man to man to man to man my entire childhood and my entire life. So it's like, and she partied like incessantly nonstop. And sadly, my mom died very young at 68, because that was the lifestyle that she led,
Yeah.
And so now, would I have ever kicked my mom out? If my mom number one, never asked to live with me. She never asked any of that, because there was always a man that took care of her, and that's what she believed. But okay, first off, I wouldn't throw my mom out of the house. Now, I would set some rules. Hey, Mom. And when you're in my room, just like she's a teenager, you're not bringing dudes home. You're not going to do this, Now, you can go somewhere else and party and have a great time, but you're not doing it under this roof.
I'd kick Mom out.
Wow.
I would. I'd be, nah, you better figure this out, Mom.
Wow.
And I'd have a chat with my friend who's dating my mom. What are you thinking? I'm just saying, I'd have some words.
I don't know if it's Stacy's mom got it going on. I'm just saying, it's like look at Cher, got a 20, look at Madonna.
I get it,
look
but
at Madonna. I'm not saying it's just you can't have it both ways. You can't have Bill Belichick dating a 22-year-old, 73, and then turn around and say, oh, but mom, who's 50 can't date a 20-year-old. You can't be the double standard in that situation. So, Max, I'd have a conversation. Okay, so you're saying toss her out.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Matt. Okay, you're gonna say toss her out. I'm gonna say no. Have a conversation with her. Put some rules down. Curious what you guys think. 547-KORD. App chat us. Let's help out Max. What would you do if this was your mother? We want to know. You got Rick and Patty. KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
It's 1027 KORD. You got Rick, you got Patty. Right now, almost 70 degrees. Sunshine for you as you get into your Friday. And, of course, this weekend going to be a fun time. Thunder at the Mountain kicks off today at the Tri-City Raceway.
Yep, goes on today and tomorrow. And we've got a pair of passes if you want to go.
All right, so 547-KORD, 547-KORD. Caller number what?
We're going to take caller number 6.
Caller number 6 right now, 547-KORD. Caller number 6, you want to go? We'll hook you up right now with Thunder at the Mountain. 547-KORD. Caller 6, you win next. 1027 KORD.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. Number 1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.
70 degrees, sunshine for you right now. Happy Friday. We'll be out and about. Of course, the Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest is this weekend. Thunder on the Mountain is this weekend. Kenny Chesney's this weekend. Oh, my gosh, so much going on. And people are like, oh, I'm bored. There's nothing. There's so much to do.
Right?
There's always stuff to do, right?
Can we say congrats to Doreen who picked up the passes
absolutely.
for Thunder at the Mountain?
There you go. Enjoy that, Doreen. She was very excited
yes, she
about
was.
that. We when we tried to get her on the phone, we accidentally cut her off the first time. So we were able to get her tickets, and again, enjoy those tickets from 1027 KORD. So today is National French Fries Day, and
yes.
Favorite place to get French fries?
McDonald's.
I knew you were going to say that. I
yes.
just sensed it, I think.
Yeah.
Now, you have to get them when they're fresh.
Yeah.
Because if they've been sitting underneath the heat lamp for a while, they are a little string beanie and soggy. But favorite, have you ever had Chick-fil-A? I've never had the waffle fries.
I've had Chick-fil-A once when I lived in California.
Did you like?
Doing a grand opening?
I know
they have waffle fries.
Yeah,
they were. I loved them. They were great.
Them. Well, they are coming to the Tri-Cities, so it's one of those things.
I heard some things about
I've
that.
I've heard that, so people are excited. I think up on Canal Drive or something like that. So I just know when we go visit Megan's parents in Salem, Kaiser, they have an In-N-Out burger and they have a Chick-fil-A. In the same area, and it's like four lanes of cars deep.
Like, yes.
It's like traffic is stopped.
So I remember when I lived in California, in San Bernardino, all the time, the drive-through at In-N-Out was busy.
Just busy.
People like their double-double.
So best fries and why, and the worst fries. I don't know if there's. I love French fries.
I was just gonna say I don't think I've ever had French fries that I didn't like.
Exactly. I think
I don't let them go to waste.
The only time is if they're soggy. That's it. That's the only time. And I'll still eat them even if they're still soggy.
Did you ever get into the Wendy's? Where you dip your fries into the Frosty?
I did not, but people swear by it.
I know
people swear by it, and
I've done it.
I do like Wendy's fries though. Those are kind of like the steak fries. Those are pretty good there at Wendy's. So we'll take some calls. 547 KORD. The best fries and why, and throw in the worst fries if you've been a place where I didn't like their fries. We want to know. You got Rick and Patty. KORD.
The Cord Morning Show with Rick and Patty. Back with more next on number 1 for New Country, 1027 KORD.
You got your tickets already.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going. This is a show you are going to. You got Rick, you got Patty. Good morning, 7:51. Today is National French Fries Day. But taking your calls.
Best fries?
Yeah, best fries. Where do you get the best fries? But taking your calls, 547 KORD. Patricia, where are you picking up those fries?
Applebee's in Pasco. Best fries and best waffle fries.
All right, thank you, Patricia. She's saying Applebee's in Pasco.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What's in the water, man? What's the magic? What makes it happen?
Waffle fries, huh? Applebee's?
Yeah,
Who knew?
We were talking, at least if I'm doing fast food, I got to go with McDonald's.
Yeah.
If they're literally right off the fryer.
It's been a long time since I've been, but Five Guys always had great fries too.
Five
Guys, I think they're actually on the list.
There is. There's a list.
There's a list. 547 KORD. Best fries, and if you want to jump in, what do you think of the worst fries? Taking your calls. Good morning, KORD.
I gotta say the best is Chick-fil-A's waffle fries. They're always crispy, they're large, and they're very salty.
Okay.
Dairy Queen is probably the worst. They're never crispy. They're always just floppy and mushy.
All
It's
right.
just nasty.
I think Dairy Queen. I think they
I
do
don't
have,
mind those.
I think they do have good fries.
I do
Again,
too.
I think it's when how long you've been under the heat lamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that always affects it. So today, celebrate. Yes, National French Fry Day. More of your calls on the way. 547-KORD. You got Rick and Patty.
We love to hear from you, and it's easier than ever to reach out. Just open up the Cord mobile app and send us an app chat message, or you can contact us the old-fashioned way at 509-547-KORD. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
Favorite coming to Seattle in August, and yes, we will have your free tickets. It's 8:08. You got Rick, you got Patty. You know, a recent interview with Bunny talked about the first time she saw Jelly Roll, and she said, "What is this? What is this man? This big Southern boy?" And he was opening for the Moonshine Bandits back in 2015.
Oh, no.
Before the success.
Yes.
Before the
yes.
success.
I think they met like in Vegas or
Yes,
something.
they did.
Yeah,
They
I know
did.
a few things.
Yes, they did. And of course, you want to read articles like that. It's right there on our station mobile app. So you can, besides
They're
all,
an interesting couple.
they really are, and they're very happy together. And again, I like it. Amazingly, I like that when they meet before the success. You know,
Yeah.
And I love those stories that then suddenly they blow up and become the biggest thing on the entire planet. Well, if you've got the KORD mobile app, you've got great stories like that about the artists that we play on KORD. Also, Patty and I, we write a lot of local stuff for you. And AT&T, big data breach going on right now, and almost all of Washington has been affected if you are an AT&T.
Oh.
Yeah. So normally, a few people are affected. Well, this is nearly all of Washington. If you are an AT&T customer, you might want to look into this data breach there. And I know you've been posting too. One of the most popular stores in Washington might be closing.
Which one is it?
I know.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know more and more. I did see that Mod Pizza got saved at the last minute because that was going to go into bankruptcy.
I am so glad it did not. I'm
Yeah.
a fan of Mod Pizza.
I am too, and they got saved. A big old company came in and bought them out, so they're okay. But again, we are seeing a lot of closures.
COVID did a big thing for people. I mean, it's tough. It's really tough to stay in business.
No doubt about it. So you can find these articles and more posted for you right there on the station mobile app. And the bird flu is back. What you need to know. And all these things to keep yourself safe. It's all posted. Lainey Wilson's up there. Red light cameras. The list goes on and on of all the great free content you can read right now on our station mobile app.
You're waking up with the Cord Morning Show. Number one for New Country, 1027 KORD.
The bar song. There you go. 822, number one for New Country, 1027 KORD. Well, hold on to the number one spot right now. We'll find out with Fitz tomorrow morning on the Country Countdown, the top 40 all the way from 40 to number one with Fitz tomorrow. And I was thinking,
What were you
going
thinking?
forward next year, Watershed or Pendleton Whiskey Music Fest, call Shaboozie's people now. Get it taken care of.
Okay.
Let's see Shaboozie.
You'd like to see Shaboozie?
I think so. And you were telling me that it was a nickname from high school. His coach gave it to him, slapped it on the side of his helmet or whatever, and they just kind of stuck his name, Shaboozie.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, we're going to tie this one off. Max in Moses Lake, his mom has kind of gone a little off the deep end. What's going on with mom?
So the parents got a divorce after 30 years of marriage. The only reason they told me was that they grew apart. That's it, right? Well, mom had nowhere to go, so I let her move in with us. And now the roles have reversed. She's acting like a teen. She's out of control. I'm like the parent. She stays out late. She brings random men to the house, parties nonstop. So last night I came home from work and a friend was hanging out on the couch. Well, I thought he was waiting for me, but no, he was there for mom. Yeah, they're dating.
Oh, geez.
Just one of her guys. My dad loves my mom, wants her back, and I want them together. This is messed up, isn't it? What should I do about it? Should I throw mom out of my house? Max in Moses
A
Lake.
lot going on there. What are people saying on Facebook?
Carol says, your house, your rules, put your foot down, videotape her. And then when she gets this crisis out of her system, show her how ridiculous she was acting. Help her find a place if you're that uncomfortable about your mom being with you.
David said this, guessing she was doing this while they were married, and he got tired of it most likely, and that's from David.
Really? Diane says, your mom's an adult and you should mind your own business. However, that said, if you're uncomfortable with her choices, kindly let her know that she needs to get her own place and give her maybe a 30-day time frame to find one.
Yeah. Laura says, I'm no psychologist, but I think I see the real problem in this scenario. When I was single, my adult children were pushing me out the door. Go have fun. They wanted me to be happy. They didn't want me to be alone. Go meet somebody. He's obviously talking to his dad about feelings, but not his mom. No, he's just upset. In addition to the divorce, she's taken his friend away from dating him. It's my mother, dude. Max needs to grow a set and talk to her about it. No young man wants his mommy to be the MILF. Oh, geez, Laura. Oh, geez, Laura. Oh, yeah.
Hope says, your house, your rules. If mom wants to live her life, let her live her life. She can do that on her own. It's natural for you to want your parents together, but it's ultimately not your call.
Bobby Joe says, I can say this from experience, so I know a little about what I'm talking about. Your home, your house, your rules. If she doesn't like that, then she should go into her own place. They do have 55 and over communities that go by income, and that's from Bobby. So a lot of people are like, first off, your house, your rules.
Your rules.
Your rules,
so.
Absolutely. But there might be some underlying different things going on there. Why your parents aren't together. You know, these are all questions you guys should be.
Well, I like how the one guy says maybe mom was doing that.
I know.
I mean,
I saw that was David's comment. Yeah, David was saying, okay.
We don't really know.
We don't know. But Max, we did our best to solve it for you. Most of these folks are saying, hey, you can set ground rules. Just like we talk about parents and teenagers. It is your house. It's your property. You can set the ground rules.
And if mom doesn't want to, you know what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
She can go live that life elsewhere, right?
And sadly, some moms do. Some moms do. I grew up in a house like that years ago. Yeah, mom did. Mom went to New Mexico. Yeah, that's where my little brother came from. Oh. That's all I'm saying. That's where my little brother Steven came from.
Oh, wow.
Yep, she fled to Mexico, New Mexico,
no.
and fled to New Mexico. So, all right. So, what do you guys think? 547-KORD, app chat us. Max, we did our best to solve it for you. What do you guys think? Let us know. You got Rick and Patty.
Starting your day the right way with the Cord Morning Show. #1 for New Country. 1027 KORD.